Hey crafty friends, it's Rick. I'm back with another video. Today we are featuring products from Pixi Dust Designs. We're going to be using the stamp set Holly Jolly along with the coordinating Pixi Cuts. And we're going to use the Oh Holy Night sentiment die also. And why have you, make sure you go and check out at the end of the video, of course. Check out the Black Friday sale going on at Pixi Dust Designs. I'll pop the graphic right here, but make sure you go to the website, check it out, and see what all great deals you can find. All right, we're going to start out by stamping the Nativity set from the Holly Jolly stamp set. So that's the image I'm going to use on my card. So I'm just going to stamp that onto a scrap of Hammermill 80-pound cardstock. And I'm going to ink this up using Tuxedo Black ink, because I'm going to do some alcohol marker coloring. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this a second time. Move this out of the way. All right, I'm going to cut this out with the matching die, and I will be right back. All right, we're going to do a little ink blending. I've got a 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 inch piece of white cardstock. I'm going to use this to add my sky on, my nighttime sky. And I'm going to use some Distress Oxide inks for that. So I'm going to start off with Uncharted Mariner in the center. We're just going to add that color right there, going around in that circle. I'll switch over to prize ribbon. We'll blend this together. It's just a super easy background. Back to our Uncharted Mariner. We'll blend those together real good. I'm going to switch over to Villainous Potion. As my next color. We're just going to go around that circle. All right, we're going to take some more of our prize ribbon and we'll blend our Villainous Potion and prize ribbon together. And our last color will be Black Soot, right around our edges. So that it looks like a dark night sky that our scene is happening in. Our edge right there. Blend this all nice together. All right, I'm going to set that to the side for a second. I want to bring in my shadow layer of my sentiment. So I'm going to take my prize ribbon and I'm going to color that our blue. So we're just going to add that. Color on this. So we have some color cardstock. Now I'm going to take my panel and my sentiment layer. I'm going to flick on a little bit of water on that background panel. I'll take a cloth, soak that up. And I've got some iridescent spray I'm going to add as well. I'm just going to spritz those together where it has a nice little shiny effect. And I'm going to take my picket fence distress spray. I'm going to flick on a little bit of white. So it looks like we have a few little stars on our background panel. All right, I'm going to dry this and I will be right back. I've got my pieces there. I've die cut the sentiment out of silver cardstock. So we are going to add that next. So I'm going to take my reverse tweezers and I will use my silicone mat. I'm going to add little dots of liquid glue behind our little words. I also cut out a couple of stars as well that came with the set. So I'm going to add that. Now our O for the Oh Holy is actually another nativity scene. So we have a little bitty nativity as well. Go right there. Our little L. We'll add liquid glue behind this. I've got my little Y. We'll add liquid glue. Right there, we'll add, to finish off our little sentiment, we've got our little knot. Word. So we'll add little dots of glue. Into place. All right, we have our little star that goes at the top of the nativity. Goes right in there. There is our sentiment. And I've got a top folding 5x7 card base. We got our little top folding card base there. I've cut the sentiment out of our silver cardstock. This is 4.5 Wait, no. I'll tell you the measurement in just a minute, because I know I'm not about to tell you right. All right, that silver layer is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And then we'll add this panel on top. So that we have our matte layer there. Then we're going to add our Oh Holy Night sentiment to the right-hand side. And I'm just going to attach everything flat. So we'll add that over there. And then we've got our little nativity that we colored together that we're going to add on. We're going to pop this up, adding on some just thin foam tape. So we're going to add that right there. And then I'm going to take my white Posca marker and come in and add some highlights onto our stamped and colored images. Add some to our Joseph and our little angel. And our side of our manger. Then I'm going to come in with a gold Signo Uniball gel pen. And I'm going to add just some subtle gold details as well. Some details to our little Joseph right there. And to finish it off, we're going to add our little stars that we have around our little manger. And one right there. And we'll add the other one right over there. All right, my friends, that's it. Here is a look at our finished card. You will find all the supplies linked and listed below. And make sure you head over to Pixi Dust Designs and check out the Black Friday sale going on currently. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Stay crafty. Love you.